Ted. Oh, hi. Hey, let's play some Empyrean. We'll do episode 3. That sounds cool. We're going to build a hovercraft today. How's that sound? I've got a bunch of parts as parts, and I think we've got enough to throw everything together. So we've got a base starter. You know what I need to make is another core eventually. But I can probably do that. Yeah, I can do that after I take this one out, if I take it out. So let's head outside. And now I got a warning just before this that there was a drone attack coming. We will see if drones actually show up. But yeah, there should be. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think they're coming from this direction over here. But yeah, the sun just came up, so we should be able to build a hovercraft and hopefully do it without too much disturbance from plant monsters. Finally far enough into the game that the plant monsters have started showing up. So we'll get this, and this to start out with. Let's see here. Let me point it this direction. Alright, so as usual, I want to that's where I want to put the cockpit, is right there. Okay. And I'm going to take these off the front. And it's so slow. Even in the future, nothing works. Okay. And we'll get the cores exposed. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, so we'll get some blocks set up here. And this should do it for a decent hovercraft-ish experience. I'm trying to decide if I probably want to put a constructor or two down there, so I will leave those empty. We need thrusters and an RCS and a fuel tank and a generator. Did I grab the generator? Apparently I didn't grab the generator yet, so I'll have to go grab back and get that too. But here's the RCS, if I can get that. Yep. And fuel tank. Trying to decide where we want to put this. Probably put it back here in the middle so that it's not completely exposed. Yeah, generally you don't want to leave your fuel tank on the outside of the vehicle, so and you can use some diagonal blocks and stuff to kind of block it off and make it harder to hit that way. Let's see, do I want anything else here before I go back out? I think that's everything. I can't make armor plates yet, can I? I don't think I unlocked those yet. Okay, so let's see. Should probably put some stairs in here or something too. It's kind of ridiculous getting out of there. Alright. Still don't hear the drones yet. I don't know how long they take after the announcement. Actually, maybe that is... Let's see. I think I'm hearing drones. Yeah, I'm hearing drones. Where are they? Oh, there they are. See them over there? Okay. Let's get up there. There's one. Come on, turrets. There he is. There he is. Okay. Alright, our turrets took care of him for us. Turrets work. I don't know, I've heard complaints that they don't work, and I'm not sure what the deal is with that. If there's just certain ways you have to set them up, or what's going on. I know on the whatchamacallits, hearing another drone. I think that's the one that just patrols over there. On the vehicles, they can be a bit pickier where they have to be pointing at whatever it is you want it to shoot, or it won't shoot, it won't even see, or they get fixated on a target. And I'm guessing that may be a lot of the problems that people are having with the base turrets. But so far, the two bases, this one and the big one I had on my last series, the giant plant base on, whoops. The giant plant base I had on the ice planet was really nice for that. I didn't really have problems with that kind of thing. With the thingies not working. Okay, so we need a thruster this way and a thruster this way, and we want 2 forward and 1 backwards. And I'm hoping that, actually, you know what, I'll probably put it down there because I'm not sure if, we'll try it out. I've placed a backwards retro thruster right behind the cockpit, and you end up with flames shooting through your face as you're, I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but you can't see. You just have this big blue spot every time your thruster goes off. So it gets kind of annoying in a hurry. Let's see. Okay, well, we know there's fuel in it. Now we can hear the fuel for some reason. Okay, so see if this works. Looks like we've got all the equipment we need. We have a working hovercraft. So I just need to throw a turret on it. Let's see, we'll turn it off here. And we'll put on our turret. Let's see where we can put that. And I'm obviously going to want to put some protective blocks around here too. Let's see. Put the drill away for right now. Yeah, I want to put some protective blocks around this, obviously, not just leave it completely open like that. Now, this front part here where you have the hover engine and stuff, where you're basically where your hover center is, you want it at the very front of the ship right now. And you also want to leave nothing in front of that. You may be able to get away with putting blocks upside down like this, so that you don't scrape on the surface or whatever. But I think I'm just going to do this for right now, and I will end up moving the core somewhere else. Let's see. We can do this. Why don't we put a center on this? Let's see. We'll put a center line, and that way I don't have to do this twice. Okay. Okay, so I can do that, and gotta decide where I want to put the core on this thing. I'll probably want to put it somewhere where it's protected. So probably down here when I move it. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some more decorative blocks and stuff, but let me get these on here so at least the fuel tank is covered up, and I'll get some ramp blocks to put down here so it looks decent. Maybe even some upside down ramps. So I'll probably have to build like 20 or 30 ramp blocks. We'll turn this off, and I can get the ship up by our thingy. We could even go up here if we want to. There we go. Okay. We can sit it up here. It's a nice spot. Nice parking spot. Then the monsters won't be getting it. Man, that seems tippy. Very tipsy. Okay. And I want to put the turret on the top here somewhere. If I can actually get up here with my banana shoes. Come on. There we go. Okay, and where do we want to sit this? That looks like a good spot. Or maybe on top of the... right on top of the whatchamacallit? On top of the... yeah, that looks like a good spot, and it's nice and central. Okay, so we will go back down here. And I'm going to make some more blocks and finish this off. So I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay folks, we're back and I've got the parts I need, I think. So I can take this core out. And I'm going to put in a spotlight. Let me see, let me put a scaffold here. No, let me put the spotlight there because I don't want to put anything in front of that. Okay, so we've got a spotlight there. I'm going to put some blocks here. And let me see. That was weird. Did I? Oh. Yeah, I have blocks. I forgot to put the rest of them in there. Okay. In the stack. Alright. Thought that was strange. Okay, so we'll get these going. Let me put the center back up on this thing. And we'll get these set up. And these, and let's see, is this corner gonna fit here nicely? Of course not. What am I thinking? Nope, it's not gonna go nice there either. Okay, we'll just do this for now and fall through. Okay, yeah, I need to put some elevators that go back up to there. Ooh, more drone attacks. I think that's the third one. I think that's the third attack. Okay, yeah, I need to get elevators that go up to the very top. I'll just extend those ones up or something, because this is kind of a pain to go back. So I put these stairs to get around a little bit easier. Yeah, you can see how easy it is, right? What is it doing? It's like pushing me off the thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to clean up the interior there a little because it's actually really kind of annoying trying to get around the thing. Oh, that's why I can't jetpack, because my jetpack's off. Okay. Alright, so I need to put the core back on here. And where's the core that I built? Here it is. It's already right here. Okay, so I can get the core on here. I can put a block here and get a little protection there. Okay, yeah, it's not the greatest looking it's not the greatest looking hovercraft you've ever seen, but it'll get us around actually quite nicely. I can even put some of these upside down over here to fancy it up a little bit, but I think that'll do us for now, and we'll see what we can do here with this. So we should be able to get around the planet now pretty easily, and and the turret works. Okay. So yeah, I'm curious to see which direction those drones are coming from, because they seem to be, I don't know, over this way-ish, which is kind of where this is where we started. That was an interesting sound. Was that supposed to be the cricket thing? So there's the power station with that drone over there, but that's the one that's just guarding the power station. Okay, we have a magnesium deposit. Now I'm going to need to do some mining, which is probably how I'll finish off this episode here, because we need magnesium and we need iron. So I will probably grab some magnesium and some iron, and then we can make, we're going to need the magnesium for bullets, and we need iron for both bullets and, what is that over there? There's another thing over there. We'll need the iron for both bullets and metal plates and stuff, so that we can make more base blocks and ship blocks and stuff. So when we go to make a ship, I wonder what that is. There's a size 10 promethium. Yeah, I won't even get through the size 9 one. So yeah, they increased the size of all the deposits that are appearing on the planet because of the multiplayer patch. And yeah, I just got stuck in the water. Had to go down. Is that the had to boost there to get out? Is that the drone base? Oh, it's a weapon factory. Okay. But yeah, anyway, look at all the deposits here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, they increased all the size of all those because of the multiplayer, because they've got the dedicated server out, and so apparently they just made, there's only one generation algorithm regardless of whether it's multiplayer or single player. Size 12? Really? Wow. That's just... okay. Not that I'm complaining. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, that's just, it's so huge. That's what she said. Yeah, we'll we'll go mine some of this magnesium, I suppose, and size 10. And I'll probably need to fix my ship now that I've beaten it half to death on the hills here. Hi, dinosaur. I just squished you. Okay, is the sun going down already? It's getting close, isn't it? That means the plant monsters will be coming out while I'm mining here, too. Let's see, is this one exposed on the surface, or is it just... Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. It's right here. So, yeah, I will park the HV here. Leave it running. And, yeah, see, I've got spaces under here, so I can put some constructors in when time comes. Put some small constructors in there, and those can be used for processing ores as I'm mining and stuff. So yeah, I brought some work lights and everything, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to go straight in or in through the side. And where'd the deposit go? There it is. Okay, the size 10. Yeah, we'll go in. Did I bring drill? Yeah, I brought drill charges with me. Okay. So yeah, we'll do some mining here. Hopefully we can get down in there before it's dark. Okay folks, we're back. It's the middle of the night, and I've got 908 magnesium ore I got out of this thing, so I used about 6 drill charges, and about ready to, whoops, there's the hovercraft. So I'm going to head back out and make my way back to base in the middle of the night. That should be fun. Okay. So, let's see. We will get going here. And I think our base is over this way. Hopefully I can avoid ramming into giant rocks. Is base over this way? Am I looking at this right? No, I'm totally turned around. Okay, so I need to go around that way. Okay. There we go. That's the power station. Is right next to home. Okay, so yeah, 900 magnesium. That's 450 reloads of, or actually probably 900 reloads of the assault rifle. So I think that'll do us for a while. Something tells me. The joy of the joy of traveling by hovercraft with a turret on it. Okay. Let's see. It just shoots at everything as you're going by, and I'm glad they fixed. If you can even see it, you probably can't. But they fixed the hovercrafts colliding with plants as well, so you're not like slamming into beans and stuff and breaking your ship by slamming into a bean, which is, you know, kind of ridiculous. So yeah, we can go park in the new garage here, hopefully. Maybe, if I can get around this rock. Okay. Yeah, we'll go park in the garage here. And I'm going to go refine these ores, and I'll come back in the morning. Okay, folks, we are back, and as you can see, I added a couple more things to the HV. So I cleaned up a few of the little messy spots here. I added some lights so that you can actually see what's going on. This would be very handy at night if I'm out mining and stuff. And as you can see, I've got a constructor here underneath, so that, because you're going to leave the thing running while you're mining and stuff, so it can protect itself anyway. So while it's running, it can also be processing ores, which, you know, it's hovering, so you can reach this from underneath without a big problem. So that should keep the, yeah, it's still full. That should keep the HV going pretty nice for a nice little mining shuttle, and that'll help out a lot. And I think I'm going to call it here. We're probably about out of time. So join me for episode 4, and I think what we're going to do is, instead of more mining, I think we're going to go take over that little Epsilon, whatever it is, over there next door. We're going to go attack our neighbors and be unneighborly and stuff. So, because I used that magnesium, and I built some bullets and an extra assault rifle. So we should have plenty of ammo and everything to just, you know, go Rambo on them and take over that thing for now. And so we'll do that in episode 4, and we'll probably have some time to do some more stuff. Maybe go grab that iron, see how much iron is over there in that giant, ridiculous size deposit. So yeah, we'll see you in episode 4. And later.